that based on multiple credible inputs from various sources that included military intelligence, Jammu Kashmir police and our own sources on ground, yesterday we have foiled an infiltration bid in the area of Kamalkot in Uri sector from Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir, in which a total of 3 foreign terrorists have been neutralized, along with recovery of assault weapons and ammunition as is displayed in front of you. So what we'll do is, to my left is the commanding officer of the unit that has carried out this operation. He will give you a brief on the salient aspects. Thereafter, we will cover certain aspects which are relevant in this development. This operation was carried out in extremely challenging terrain. It has got dense undergrowth. The weather was extremely foggy with heavy rain, and the entire area is mined. So the multifarious challenges which were faced in the conduct of this operation could be well appreciated.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Good morning to all. Jai Hind. I would be briefing you about Op Mrityunjay. Based on specific intelligence from the military intelligence, Jammu and Kashmir police, other agencies as well as own sources, along with our own forward observation by the troops deployed on the line of control in the sector, which includes the troops of the Border Security Force, which had spotted suspicious movement in this area in this period. So based on these, Operation Mrityunjay was launched on 24th August in the Kamalkot area of Uri sector. The period of the operation was under inclement weather in terms of heavy rains and dense fog. And also, a note on the terrain is a difficult terrain in this area with undulations, steep gradient, thick undergrowth and dense vegetation, as well as a number of minefields. In this context, own troops that comprised of our ambush parties, small team ambush parties and surveillance detachments inducted into this area using stealth to their designated locations. To commend the action, own teams were not picked up by the enemy's surveillance devices and surveillance mechanisms. Own teams were deployed in this location for over 25 hours, and at 7:50 am on 25th August, the own teams spotted infiltrating terrorists crossing the line of control. At this moment, the team commander recited the ambushes based on the progress of the movement of the terrorists. The movement of the terrorists was ascertained by using the latest aerial and ground-based sensors and surveillance equipment. And as the terrorist movement progressed, own teams kept readjusting their ambush locations. At around 8:45 am, the terrorists came into the killing ground at 40 to 50 meters from the own ambush. At that moment, own ambush engaged the terrorists by firing onto them and also displayed higher standard of junior leadership, tactical acumen and fire control. The terrorists retaliated to own engagement. In this brief exchange of 15 minutes, 3 Pak terrorists were neutralized and their bodies, along with the weapons, were observed lying in the minefield. At this moment, the own teams kept the area